Yo, what's going on, guys? Back today with another video, and we seriously need to talk about this because there's no way they went and did it again. Shout out Lil Tecca and got away with it. Guys, what are we doing? So, the part 2 has been going on for a couple of days now, and I obviously have been getting absolutely railed by trying to summon on the banners as usual. But what I've seen recently from this Goku and Frieza, which I was really hyped for because their active skill is one of the best animations I've ever seen. Full stop. However, this unit is some buns. Like some straight caca doo-doo butt cheeks. And that's really disappointing. Now you might be asking, I taught you, how is this unit bad? Didn't they just come out? And you'd be right. They came out not even 3 days ago. But this unit is terrible. And you know why? It's because of Frieza has their tag unit with the Goku side. And the problem is Frieza. And like you look over his kit, there's some pretty decent effects. Like this support effect is pretty good. I wish that was, permanent and not 2 turns from entry. But like HP 77 or less. I mean, with these hard content, it's not hard to be under this threshold. But like, you want this just out the gate. Like, as you want these two. No, you want these three. These three should have been basic effects, especially this damage reduction. Him not having damage reduction until he's under 77% HP is one of the main reasons why this unit is horrible. Because Frieza is a sitting duck until you get under 77% HP and until you do some super attacks. Like this guy is supposed to be a slot 1 for Universal Survival Saga because Tech UI Goku is not really that good anymore, and AGL UI Goku is still very, very good. For some reason, he's been selling a lot more recently, but he's still extremely good as a slot 1. But this Goku's job is a slot 1. Like, why? Because he guards as a basic effect. He gets 59% damage reduction with 1 rainbow key sphere. This guy will actually not get you killed, but you won't see him until turn 4. So the issue is you're stuck with these really bad restrictions. I mean, maybe they're not really bad. 77% isn't the craziest restriction. But like, if you don't have this part up, you might just die. Like, units need this to live nowadays, especially because they have 0 guard. Like, no guard in base, so you're basically stuck. You have to pray that you get under 70% HP and I hope you stay under 77% HP until turn 4. Like, he'll put up ridiculous numbers because if you get a full extreme rotation, you can basically get guaranteed 3 super attacks in a turn and have a chance to do, like, you have a chance to do 5 supers in 1 turn with Frieza. But like, he's not tanking like Goku is. And these other tabs that I have pulled up I've brought back our favorite bum of the century because he has the exact same issue that Frieza has, or he's terrible turn one, but I mean he'll get at the bare minimum he gets damage reduction from his intro even though it's only 30%. And I mean he gets damage reduction every time he does a super attack, which is good. And if he does 6 or more supers, he'll have 30% damage reduction. But this guy's still terrible as well. Like this guy is also terrible. Like, oh my goodness. Like both the Frieza side of this unit and this Vegeta are horrible. Like the Goku side of Goku and Frieza is better than the Frieza and everything that this Vegeta does as a unit. That's hilarious to me. And then these other tabs are talking about it's like some of the hardest events in the game. Like, what is a ridiculous one? Is this the first move? Yeah. Look, so out of the gate, super attacks that are doing 2 mil plus, 3 million super. This is not in English, so this is really hard to understand, but okay, that helps me a lot. But yeah, dude, they're lucky that a lot of these bosses, like every single one of these bosses, can get attack debuffed because these supers hurt. 3 million super, 2.8 million super, 3.3 million while stunning. Like gets stronger when he gets hit with a 2.8 million super that could hit like Bojack could do up to 5 million damage, bro. Like in the red zones. Hold on. In both these red zones, this Frieza I think will be way better because you won't necessarily have to directly put him in harm's way off the gate. However, which Boost Saga one is it? I think it's for this one. Nope, it's the Goku side. You get to a stage like this, or phase 2, you're getting locked every single turn. And yeah, the super is not as strong, but guess what? This Goku's physical. And if you're using reps with this guy's team, he's going to be even stronger. So this super is going to hurt a lot worse. Especially if they get locked in SWAT 1 before they super. You just die. Actually, by the time you get to Kid Buu, this unit won't be as, like, what's the word? They won't be as squishy. No, it's this Kid Buu. Like, this Kid Buu as well. Guaranteed ceiling. Get stronger every time you get hit. This super can go from 1.8 million to like 5 mil in like 2 turns. Like, it's outrageous. And like, dude. Oh shoot. Thankfully I have this in English now so I can actually find what I'm looking for. Then what's the other one? Even just this first stage right here, bro. Like, first phase, 2.5 mil, 3.3 mil. And this is a physical unit. Like, DKB does a 4.2 million super attack. Doesn't have any crazy gimmicks, but this hurts. Like 4.2 million. That hurts. Like, And most people are just gonna tell you, oh, you can just float this Frieza off until you can have this Goku. Like, dude, you're not always gonna have the luxury of being able to float a unit off, because not every single fight is every single super attack gonna be at the very end. There are some bosses that'll super you frame 1, and let's say this unit right here gets locked in slot 1. You lose. 0 counterplay. You lose. you just lose. Like, this Goku can actually tank, because like I said, he has this with 1 Rainbow Key Sphere. He has this as a basic attack, or basic effect. Goku will be fine, but this unit is so bad because Frieza is not good enough, and you're stuck with this underperforming form for 2 rotations at the bare minimum. If you get this guy on rotation 1. If you get them on rotation 2, or they're in slot 7. Actually, no. Slot 7, they would still have to come back for another rotation. But if you get this guy on rotation 2 or slot 7, you'll at least have the luxury of only being stuck with Frieza for a single turn, because then you can immediately go into Goku. But especially if you decide you want to run this guy's team, because that's another thing. Their team is ridiculous. This team is crazy. These 2 units are just Super Easy 8, very good. This Gohan, very good. Frieza, very good. This unit is terrible, but I might talk about that in a different video. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, crazy. These 2 Easy 8, crazy. Jiren, Beerus, Solmax, AGL UI Goku. This UI Goku is kind of a fraud now. Beast Gohan is crazy. Like, just on the first page alone, you have so many very good units on this category, and this category is only going to get better. The problem is, I would much, like, this unit has the same problem with Vegeta. I would really not, well, maybe not the exact same problem, because I would still use this guy as the leader first and foremost, because even though these 2 are crazy, losing a 1 key and that many stats is just, it's not worth having to use these guys as leaders. But the thing is, having 2 of this guy on the team could be the easiest way to just die, because if you get the ever so common double rotation of the friend lead and your lead, and it's 2 of this Frieza, you might as well just end the run right there. If you're only going for no item runs, at least, because you are getting absolutely blown away. Which stage was it? In any of these stages, honestly, if you get a double Frieza rotation, maybe not these, but which movie one? Is it this one? That's the one with BoJack, right? Oh, yeah, that's the one with Bo. I want to pull up the one with, where is it? Oh, yeah, maybe not Janemba, but literally in any part, in any one of these events for this event, because this is now the hardest event in the game, like by far. If you get a double Frieza rotation on this team turn 1 against any of these bosses, you might as well just chalk the run, because you're most likely going to die. Because if that 3rd unit is not a slot 1 unit, like, if that 3rd unit is not AGL UI Goku or Beast, your run is over. Your run might as well just be over, because you are getting blasted, because neither like I said, Frieza is not anywhere close to being a slot 1 unit. This is not enough for a slot 1 unit. They're not intended to be a slot. Frieza, at least, isn't intended to be a slot 1 unit. That's Goku's job. Well, like I said, and I've been saying for the whole time, you are not seeing Goku until turn 4. So you have to survive 2 rotations with this bozo before you can actually have him be a good slot 1 unit. And like, it's like, it's hard between these two. It's an actual like battle of mid between these 2 units, because I would honestly say that Vegeta is probably better than Frieza, but then like Goku is better than both of them by like a country mile. So it's like, it's weird because like half of this unit is better than all of this unit, but like the other half of this unit, which is this Frieza, is terrible. Like, it's really confusing, and I don't know why. But I thought it was a good idea to not allow you to tag between Goku and Frieza from turn 1, because I think if you allow this unit to be switched on turn 1, they become infinitely better, because then Reps gets a very good slot 1 unit immediately, and it takes some pressure off of both UI Goku and Beast. And most importantly, it just means you can get this guy out turn 1. And you immediately get this guy out turn 1. And like all of these events, like this is the standard now. If you can't hang in this event, you are terrible. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. If you as a unit cannot hang in this event, whether it's in slot 1, slot 2, or slot 3, you are buns. You are terrible. And that does remind me. Like, you know how I mentioned Namek Goku earlier? There is probably a video that I might make tomorrow about something that was bothering me the other day when it comes to some of these units. And I will pull up the units that will that feed into my point. But to wrap up my thoughts here, this is low-key a fumble. The Frieza side, at least, is a fumble. Goku is great. Goku is amazing. But you are seeing this Frieza most of the time, and this Frieza is terrible. But that's going to do it for me. I hope any of you that are playing get every single anniversary unit. I say with like the Scar image of him saying happy for you, bro. That'll be me, bro. I'll be happy for you while I give you the most disgusting side eye ever. I'll be happy for you though. Wink wink. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video. That'll be enough for me today. I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow.